Hey guys, Craig Friesick here, and I am literally convinced that there are only two types of people in this world. There are those that can stick to a budget and do it regularly, and then there's the 99.9% of us that make up the rest of the world. Because budgeting, can we just talk about it? I'm a licensed insolvency trustee, and I'm going to toot my own horn here. I'm a very solid, technically, I'm a good budgeter. I could do your budget. I could do people that we help out. Love doing their budgets, helping them with theirs. But to sit down and do my own, it's dreadful. I hate doing it. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't like doing my own budget. I'm accounting trained. I can do it. It's not that hard. I've got a video on how to do it. But here's the thing. I have used every excuse possible. I don't have time. I think for a while there I was even like, I don't really know how, but I do. I can't use that as excuse. I don't have enough money. I have too much money. I don't have to budget. My spouse isn't on board, or I don't like math. I can't do it because it's too much math. You know, this is all excuses. Here's what I know. In order to be successful, you need to have one of these, especially if you're a small business owner, but not only if you're a small business owner. If you have a household and it's you and you're on your own and you want to do better, you absolutely need a budget. I have failed at budgeting more than most people have even attempted. Like, we're talking hundreds of different ways and trying to keep myself to it. And I have periods where I'm awesome at it and it's just natural and it flows, usually when things are going really well. But now at tougher times, there's this feeling about budgeting where you just don't want to because it makes you feel bad. And that's okay, everybody. Just hear me out on this. If you're interested in budgeting, here are my tips for how I actually have to do things to get it done. There's a few steps that I've gone through in my evolution of budgeting. Treating yourself, that's my number one. For a lot of people, this will work. You say, if I do my budget, I think you need to do a budget monthly. If you're just getting started out, I recommend doing it weekly because then you can build your habit quicker. We can get into all of that in another episode here. But for those that want to do this, reward yourself. That might be enough. If I do my budget every week and I see where I spent my money and then I plan where my money is going to go next month or next week, then I get a ice cream cone. I don't know, whatever it is. You need to think about what reward will actually make you do that. If I do this, then I get this. Maybe it's a coffee every day because I've done my budget and it's one of those expensive ones. You know, the $5, $6, $7, $8 coffees. Whatever floats your boat. If that works, awesome. You don't have to listen to these other ones. Second, tell everybody, like get on your YouTube or social media and say, hey, everybody, I'm doing a budget. And maybe just public humiliation if you don't carry through, that might be enough to motivate you. I've tried that. It doesn't work for me. I have to take it to level 3, and this is the only thing, and I hope this helps you out. This is the only thing that's ever really worked for me to do anything, and it's more of, I'm gonna phrase it like this, it's getting help from others. For me, I gotta make a bet with somebody. I'm super competitive. I gotta make a bet or say, will you help me and hold me accountable? I've gone as far. People that know me know I don't like losing money. I like making money, but I hate losing money. So I've actually written out checks to my sister, someone that will hold me accountable, and said, if I don't do this at this certain time, and I confirm it with you and show you that I've done it, you get to keep that money. And it's no longer mine. Or you have to mail it to somebody I don't like. Or something like that. Like, this is what it has come to, you guys. Budgeting is that difficult. Doing your budget and sticking to it is that difficult, where someone who is good at it and know how to do it, and I don't think it's hard. I think anybody can do it. following through, that's the tough one. So these are my steps. Treat yourself. If that works, amazing. Tell everyone, maybe public humiliation or just that feeling that you're doing it. You got to kind of prepare yourself. That's great. You could do other stuff like get your little area in your home ready for it and have a celebration. Whatever works for you, please let me know if you come up with something, or if you're one of those people that this just comes naturally. I don't want to hear from you. I get it. You're just naturally good at this stuff. Awesome for you. I wish it worked for me and the rest of the people I know, but it doesn't. You're just special. Good for you. Here's another thing. If all of that doesn't work and it doesn't stimulate you to do your budget, know this, and I've helped thousands of people. I'm a licensed insolvency trustee. I help people with serious financial problems restructure, and then the good part of my job is I get to see them blossom when they're just free from the burden of stress, and I get to see them move on with their lives. Here's what I think. The universe or God or whatever philosophy you subscribe to, it's not going to provide you with abundance, with more money, unless you can prove to this force, universe, Mother Nature, that you can first take care of what you got. Does that make sense? You're not going to get more. Like, your body's not going to be ready for it. Your mind, the whole thing, it's not going to happen unless you can prove to yourself that you can handle this. And once you've got that ability to handle the money you have, you're making more than you're spending every month, things start flowing, you'll be surprised. I've seen it lots, many times. I've lived it, I've experienced it. So if you can get control of that, then you're ready for the next step, which is more money, which, isn't the end all be all, but for a lot of us, it's a lot nicer having money than not having money. I'm not saying it's what you need to strive for, but if you're struggling financially, those are my tips. Hope that helps. See y'all soon. If you're struggling financially, or if somebody you love is struggling, feel free to reach out. We're here in Alberta. That's what we do. We help people with budgets. We help people get out of debt. We got lots of different options available, and we're ready to help out. So check us out on Recover From Debt if you like, or if you'd like to help us out. You can press like and subscribe to this video and share it with your friends. It just helps spread the word that budgeting sucks, but there's an upside to it, and we'll talk to you soon.